Lisbon is an amazing city, but many travelers end up spending more money, wasting time, or missing the best parts simply because they make a few common mistakes. In this video, I'll show you the biggest tourist mistakes in Lisbon and how to avoid them. If you're planning a trip to Lisbon, this video can save you money, time, and frustration. Let's start with the first mistake. Let's dive into our first common pitfall, a mistake that can shape your entire Lisbon experience before you even unpack your bags. It's mistake number 1, staying in the wrong neighborhood. When you're browsing booking sites from thousands of miles away, it's incredibly tempting to be swayed by a lower price tag. You might see a hotel or an apartment that looks fantastic and costs significantly less, located in what seems like a reasonable spot on the map. Many tourists book these accommodations far from the historic center, thinking they've secured a great deal. However, this initial saving often turns into a false economy. What you save on your room rate, you quickly start losing in other, less obvious ways. The hidden costs aren't just financial, they're measured in your precious vacation time and your energy. Suddenly, you're spending an hour or more each day just getting to and from the places you actually want to see. That's time you could have spent sipping coffee at a local pasteleria, getting lost in the charming streets of Alfama, or watching the sunset from a beautiful viewpoint. Instead, it's spent waiting for a bus or navigating a lengthy metro transfer. And let's not forget about the hills. Lisbon is famously the city of 7 hills, and this is not just a poetic nickname. It's a geographical reality that directly impacts your daily life as a visitor. Staying in an area that's poorly connected, even if it's geographically close to the center, might mean facing a grueling uphill climb at the end of a long day of sightseeing. That walk back to your hotel can feel like a monumental task, draining the joy from your evening. So, where should you stay? For maximum convenience, especially for first-time visitors, focus on the central, flatter neighborhoods. The best areas to stay are the Baixa district, which is the city's downtown heart, and neighboring Chiado, known for its elegant shops and theaters. Both are exceptionally well connected by public transport, and are largely walkable. If you crave historic charm, Alfama is a wonderful choice, but be mindful of its steep winding lanes when booking. For a more upscale bohemian vibe, consider Príncipe Real. The key principle is to prioritize proximity to a metro station. Being within a 5 to 10 minute walk of a metro line, like the Green or Blue Line, is a complete game changer. It puts the entire city within easy reach. Remember, your accommodation is your home base. Choosing the right one isn't just about where you sleep. It's about optimizing your entire trip for enjoyment and ease. Sometimes paying that little bit more for a prime location doesn't just save you money on transport in the long run. It saves you time and energy, which are the most valuable currencies you have on any vacation. It's the difference between a trip spent commuting and a trip spent experiencing the magic of Lisbon. Our second mistake to avoid is a classic one, but it's especially important in a food-loving city like Lisbon, falling for the obvious tourist trap restaurants. It's so easy to do when you're hungry and exploring a main square, but a little awareness will completely transform your dining experience. The warning signs are universal. If a restaurant has huge, glossy menus outside with pictures of every dish, and staff on the street trying to pull you in, it's a red flag. These places often prioritize location over quality, serving overpriced, mediocre food to a constant stream of unsuspecting visitors. Now, here's a crucial local custom to understand: the couvert. Shortly after you sit down, your waiter might bring a basket of bread, olives, butter, or even small cheese plates. Be aware, this is not a free welcome gesture. If you touch it, you will be charged for it. It's perfectly acceptable and common to politely decline it by saying, "No, obrigado," if you don't want it. Another tip is to adjust to the local dining schedule. Portuguese people eat late. Lunch is typically between 1 and 3 p.m., and dinner rarely starts before 8 p.m., often getting lively closer to 9. If you're sitting down for dinner at 6:30, you'll likely be eating in an empty restaurant or one that caters exclusively to tourists. So, what's the solution? It's simple. Just walk a few streets away from the main attractions. Duck into the narrower side alleys. Look for the unassuming little restaurants called tascas. A great sign is a simple text-only menu, maybe even handwritten on a board. It suggests the food is fresh, seasonal, and made with care, not mass-produced for tourists. And a final word on the famous pastel de nata. While the original in Belém is an experience, you can find absolutely incredible freshly baked custard tarts in small local bakeries or pastelerias, all over the city. Don't be afraid to try them wherever you see them. By seeking out these authentic spots, you'll find much better food, pay lower prices, and have a far more memorable and delicious experience. Mistake number 3, using taxis for everything. Taxis and ride-sharing are affordable in Lisbon, but public transport is much cheaper. A daily transport pass costs less than 2 taxi rides and gives you unlimited access. Lisbon's metro, trams, and buses can take you almost everywhere you need to go. And now for our 4th common mistake. Overplanning your days. It's a classic travel trap, and in a city as captivating as Lisbon, the temptation is immense. You see the lists of must-see sites, the historic towers, the grand monasteries, the charming neighborhoods, and you think, I can fit it all in. You draw up a detailed hour-by-hour itinerary, determined to maximize every single moment. But this approach, especially in Lisbon, often backfires, leading to exhaustion rather than enjoyment. The primary reason for this is the city's unique topography. To put it simply, Lisbon is the city of 7 hills, and this isn't just a poetic nickname. It's a physical reality you'll feel in your legs. Walking from one point to another on a map might look like a short 10-minute stroll, but the map doesn't show the steep, winding inclines. Those charming cobblestone streets, while beautiful, are also uneven and demand more energy than you might expect. Under the warm Portuguese sun, a day of ambitious sightseeing can quickly turn into a grueling marathon. Many travelers create an itinerary that would be ambitious even in a flat city. They plan to visit Belém in the morning, rush back to explore Alfama in the afternoon, and then head to Bairro Alto for the evening, underestimating the travel time and the sheer effort involved. The result? You end up exhausted by 3 p.m. with sore feet and a sense of being rushed, unable to truly appreciate the beauty around you. So, what's the solution? Embrace the concept of slow travel. Instead of trying to conquer the city, allow it to unfold at its own pace. Choose 1, maybe 2, main attractions or neighborhoods for the day. Build in time for a proper midday rest, especially during the warmer months. Do as the locals do, and take a break after lunch. This is also the perfect time to incorporate Lisbon's famous viewpoints, the Miradouros. Don't just treat them as a photo op, use them as scheduled breaks to sit, relax, and soak in the panoramic views. Most importantly, leave room for spontaneity. The real magic of Lisbon is often found in the moments you didn't plan, stumbling upon a hidden courtyard, hearing the distant sound of fado music drifting from a window, or spending an extra hour at a cafe simply watching the world go by. By slowing down, you trade a frantic checklist for genuine connection and discovery. You'll end your days feeling energized and fulfilled, not drained. Remember, some of the best travel memories are made when you put the map away and simply allow yourself to get wonderfully, beautifully lost. Mistake number 5, spending money on everything. Many of Lisbon's best experiences are free. Viewpoints, historic streets, sunsets by the river, and local neighborhoods cost nothing. Don't focus only on paid attractions. The city itself is the attraction. Bonus tip: don't visit Lisbon with unrealistic expectations. It's not a luxury city. It's authentic, relaxed, and imperfect, in a good way. If you accept the city for what it is, you'll enjoy it much more. If you want to travel smarter and avoid common mistakes, subscribe for more practical travel guides. In the next video, I'll show you a smart 3-day itinerary for Lisbon that actually works.